This girl, who we will call Jacqueline, is 15 years old. She lives in Gulu City. In March, during the lockdown, Jacqueline was defiled by 4 men as she returned from the well.
They were taking this marijuana beside the road, so there was no any other road. I got scared, but I have to walk through that road.
Ashamed of what she had experienced, Jacqueline did not tell anyone about her ordeal.
They promised to kill me, and they promised whenever they hear this word, they will ruin my entire life.
Jacqueline's case is one among many. According to police statistics, Aswa River region, under which Gulu falls, recorded 1,189 cases of sexual violence between March and October. Of these, 473 were committed against children, and 716 were committed against adults. 191 cases have been successfully processed and taken to court. However, there have been only 7 convictions. In many cases, the defiler is closer to home. Patience, a 16-year-old footballer, was defiled by her uncle.
I was sleeping and he was just coming to lie on me. Then for me, you know, when you're a child, you can even just put your hands anyhow when you're asleep. Then for me, I just put my hands like this, and I just touched the private part of my ankle.
Unfortunately, no one believed Patience's claims, and her uncle has never been arrested for the crime.
Then when I went and told my mother that I was raped, she doesn't want to believe me. And then the police say that I should take that letter that they gave me to my uncle. I looked for him. He did not accept the letter. The letter was saying that he was supposed to go at the police station on Wednesday. So he did not went.
Both girls are now being rehabilitated by Umbrella of Hope, a local non-governmental organization. Joan Chepkwemboi Soyekwo, the manager, says the biggest challenge to the recovery of victims is the lack of emotional and social support.
Especially like for defilement cases of these girls. You reach the family and then they tell you, no, this case is for a family. It is not supposed to get out. Then when you dig inside, you get to know that the family has already taken a bribe. One of the most big contributing factors is poverty.
Last Wednesday, UN Women launched the 16 Days of Activism Against Gender-Based Violence in Gulu Municipality under the theme Orange the World, Fund, Respond, Prevent and Collect. Dan Kazira, UN Women's team leader for strategic planning, monitoring and evaluation, called on government to address violence against women and girls in the COVID-19 response.
Prevention must begin now. The fear of not being believed, reprisal for speaking up, the pain, discrimination borne by survivors must end now.
To prioritize action against defilement, government needs to channel funds towards life-saving services for victims, such as shelters and counseling services.